if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 21st episode of anime Durarara, so let's get to it, let's go. Alright, let's see what happens now. The previous episode, well, I pretty much said everything in the end of it, so I'm curious to see how this one develops, and I guess this arc, I was saying, is this like about the clash of these three forces, so to say? But now I'm thinking, no, it's like just Kida's arc. Yeah, it was. We had a bit of Anri's arc, so to say, with the slasher arc, I called it. And now I think they are very focused on Kid. First his backstory, and now the yellow scars, everything about that. So yeah, it feels like the focus is completely on Kida now, and so to say, his story, his side of story. So okay, BFF. Yeah, it already turned into the conflict as I was talking in the end of the previous episode. The delinquent looking dude, the instigator for violence, it seems. He. Ah, wait, maybe that was the surname I didn't write down actually. Yeah, so I'm watching it kind of a bit in a row right now. So if you commented on my previous reaction, I'm sorry, but there was the surname Harada or something that I forgot. Maybe that was the dude from the school, because I'm pretty sure I didn't write him down. At a loss. Okay, that's a nice, nice title for the episode. Oof. Yeah, that was horrible. He said he'll visit him in the hospital. Because of this? Hmm. You think so? Yeah, totally non-suspicious reaction. I mean, at least he was honest. He came out honestly, and you're like, okay, not returning the favor, I'd say. Saki sound looking at him as well. Everyone is in this same hospital. But mm, yeah, and like yellow graffiti are popping up from yellow scarves. He's calling Kida. Well, they're being scolded. The violence group. Hmm. Looks like he's doing a good job at being intimidating. Or are they going to like revolt and throw him? How it's called? Throw him down? So they want to beat him up. Yeah, well, we discussed it many times. They are not under his control in any way, right? It wasn't private, as usual. I mean, not as usual, but like last time she answered her in the general chat. Such a nice night. Lol, they're scared of him. Yeah, but this is one of the dollars that they are too scared to beat up, right? Exceptions, yeah, because they'll beat you up back. They're only beating the ones that are weak and like, or weak alone, so to say, right? Because there's a whole group of these yellow scarves. Yeah. Oh. I'm glad we are seeing a bit more of Kohei. They drinking Red Bull. Sorry. Yeah. I wonder. Does he have to say something? I thought this is a nice organization. It's not their fault that yellow scarves are acting crazy, to be honest. I think. So there are more people quitting dollars as well. I guess from being scared also maybe that they're being targeted now. Yeah, I agree. I think it wouldn't be correct for the ideals of dollars to attack back, so to say, you know? It has to be solved in some other way. Everyone knows everything. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what to say. This is something fun. Poon sounds cute. That sounds so cute. Holy shit. Okay, so he chose complete inaction? Dude, you're being kind of failure as a leader. To, like, do something. Takeguchi. Okay. So different name then. Yeah, kid is going to Yellow Scarf's meetings, so. You mean you want to be alone? Does she want to go to the meeting again and check what's going on? And how do they figure out who is in dollars? They're just attacking people randomly? Okay, oh, did Andre run off to just protect? Hmm. Interesting. She actually influenced those yellow scarves to protect regular people or dollars from yellow scarves. Okay, at least someone is trying to do some actions. You know? Yeah, as I said before, she's kind of the most powerful because they're literally under hypnosis. They can't deny her orders. While with like dollars, with Kida, for example, right? They still have their own free will. Isaiah just looking what's going on. Okay, Queen is making her move. Good, good. Yeah, and they don't have any recollections, right, of what happened while they were under that hypnosis, so to say. This is more like a regular gang. And see, they're beating their own. I guess they don't really know like how slasher works, right? They clocked her. Yeah, glasses, big boobs, I guess. Yes, that's her main characteristics. He's already sexually excited. Dude, it's not really working. Yeah, there's definitely a conflict here between the two of them. And he didn't stop them from beating the guys who stopped the guys from beating the people while he gave the orders not to fight. So, like, he isn't even being much consistent, maybe here, I feel like. Also, trio of friends, just like I have, but my friends are not with me. I'm just going alone. Yeah. It's scary. Why did I have to go home when it's so dark? When I was in school, we were going back when it was much lighter. It was like 2 p.m. maybe. He was just in the middle of the road. Hi, dudes. Long time no see. Nice answer, through. Like a main character in a video game. They're sitting so far away from each other. What the heck? How are you supposed to talk? I guess soon they will all learn about the identity of each other. It seems like it's heading there. Yeah, people are like that. Well, you were busy thinking about other stuff, that's okay. His eyes are just lifeless. Just fucking lifeless. What was his name? Sage. Yes, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Well, I think he likes her. Not sure, like, you can say love yet, but. Truly love. Gosh. Okay. So dramatic. Yeah, he is a very weird guy. I don't know. Well, good for you, but I think he's super creepy. Yeah, as I said, like, they don't respect him or anything. Ah, his name is Harada. Ah, that's the name I was looking for. Glasses. And yeah, that is her. But you know, there are probably like a number of girls in Raya with glasses and boobs, you know? I'm sorry. Ugh, are they going to attack her? Is she gonna be okay? Okay, I feel like we are heading to kind of culmination, so to say. Well, you have to take responsibility as a leader and do something, in my opinion. Yeah, he does. He's like not doing anything at all. Mm. Yeah, but I think there is still a responsibility as a creator, so to say. Yeah, so they have this idea of, yeah, he said that, I think, um, that they just as a group have to do something without relying on a leader. Well, I think that is fair. Like, so there's no leadership. Yeah, I think that's also a good idea. Is he feeling inspired now? Like before? Yeah, I feel like we are kind of having a more repetition, maybe, of a situation with Saki here, where Kida will again feel like guilty, so to say, because he's so happy about it. It's just, ooh, exciting. I like how she's the only school girl, I guess, in their city that has glasses and big boobs. She's a single one. She's a special one. Anyways, but yeah. So this time, that time, it was also kind of because of him, because Saki was connected to Kida, right? So he felt this kind of guilt, and now people from his organizations are going to try to capture, hurt Henri in some way, just like it was like that time with Saki, and again he would feel like it is his fault somehow because of that connection. But this time something has to go different. So I'm just curious, like how this is going to go, because it seems like, yeah, there is going to be this parallel here. But Henri isn't completely defenseless. But looks like from the messages on the board she was already captured. She's already been taken somewhere. So I guess it's up for someone to save her. Still, maybe it's not that easy for her to just like use her powers, like in a way to make a new child, so to say, with her powers, right? And obviously, this Harada was his name, right? After they called it, I immediately started forgetting it, obviously. Yeah, that's a delinquent dude. He is obviously not under her influence. I'm going to just find him again. And he doesn't respect Kid at all because he was saying, like, yeah, that little brat, acting up. Yes, Horada. I'll have to write him down as well. So he is not under Anri's influence. He is completely only has his free will, and he's not under Kida's influence in any way. So he's kind of posing, I would say, as a villain in this arc, and I think he does fit like the portrait of the villain, so to say. So it is pretty interesting. He was mentioned in the previous episode, Harada, right? Was there anything interesting there about him? Okay, I think I found it. It's 20th episode, and it's 10 minutes 39 seconds in my player. Horada, Horada. What's that, Kadota? Are you chanting some kind of curse? And so Dota Chin sang out, Horada, Horada. Kida told you already. Well, even after what happened before, investigating the dollars won't lead to anything about the slasher. No, we think differently. What? There's a rumor that the black biker is in the dollars. Okay, where does Harada come in? He was just saying his name. But why you're saying that the black biker? Well, they're connecting black biker to the slasher here. Here we go. Moreover, the black biker attacked Harada, Kida was saying. And then Kyohei was like, Harada? Kinda, And so that's why he was repeating this name. But why? He remembers someone. It's no big deal, but that's right. I might be wrong, but wrong about what? I just feel like I knew a guy with that name. And as far as I remember, this group of dollars, they did come from blue squares, right? They betrayed the blue squares. And so maybe that's where he knows Harada from. So is this just a hint, again, about what I was already speculating before, that Harada is from blue squares, because we were told before that these members kind of merged with now yellow scarves, and it was blue squares at first, I think, who were more violent. So I guess that is just it, that the Harada is from blue squares. Now he's in yellow scarves, and he's a violent dude who doesn't respect kids and just wants to beat people up. I think that's kind of basically all we got. Yeah, people feel disappointed in dollars, feel like they are not colorless anymore, so there was this like downward slope, but then our leader Ryu didn't really do anything, and still I think like he, as a creator, as a leader, he has to take some kind of responsibility to say some encouraging words. But at the same time, yeah, what they were saying, when we have an upward slope here, is when we're reading the messages on the dollars board, and we have this idea, okay, but we don't have any kind of authority in dollars, right? We are all on the equal standing, and that's kind of cool, an organization where you don't have any kind of hierarchy. So let's kind of make use of it. Let's not just wait for the boss to do something. Let's kind of take this in our own hands. And I think that's a really cool way to do it. So yeah, I think that seems to be it for this episode. We'll see what happens in the next one, but I suspect it's going to be a moment for maybe an opportunity for Kida to let go of his past and move forward, because we have kind of a repetition of what happened to him. So at some point it all should come to some kind of climax where something will happen like differently, not as in the past, and in a way these events would help him to maybe develop a bit more to a point where he is able to look forward and move away from his past. And I think the yellow scarves should inevitably fall apart as well. So that is kind of my prediction, I guess. But yeah, please share your thoughts in the comments down below, without spoilers, of course. That would be it for today. So thank you for watching, and see ya.